Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Rumour Roundup, and as with the others, all the stories contained within this are to be taken with a grain of salt and haven't been officially substantiated, but are things that are being talked about in the world of F1 that may be interesting, could turn out to be true, or simply plain wrong. Without further delay, here is Rumour Roundup. The 2022 championship on track has been a somewhat one-sided affair of late, with all possibilities pointing towards an early conclusion to both the Drivers and Constructors Championships. However, the off-track drama may continue for a long time. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Rumour Roundup, huge scandal brewing in F1. One of the salient features of the current era of Formula 1 is the budget cap that was introduced last year. The main aim of this budget cap has been to make F1 more of a level playing field so that the races are more exciting. Whether this has worked is a different issue, but rumours have now emerged that certain teams may not have even abided by the budget cap. As per reports by Automoto und Sport and La Gazzetta dello Sport, two teams have supposedly been found in breach of the budget cap in 2021. Allegedly, Red Bull and Aston Martin are the two teams in violation of the budget cap. Seemingly, Red Bull were over the budget cap by less than 5%, which would be classified as a minor offence and would probably only result in a fine. Meanwhile, Aston Martin are said to have exceeded the budget cap by a significant margin. Even if Red Bull's supposed breach is considered minor as per the regulations, many feel that it isn't all that minor given how close the title fight was last year. Additionally, many feel that any small advantage gained last year would have also carried over to 2022, a season they are currently dominating. Mercedes will feel particularly wronged, and team principal Toto Wolff voiced this while speaking to Sky F1 in Singapore. That's heavyweight. That's massively heavyweight. He explained why even a minor breach is huge. We are using used parts. We are not running what we would want to run, and we are not developing what we could be developing. We have made more than 40 people redundant. If someone has not been doing that or pushing the boundaries, every million over the cap spent is a massive disadvantage for us. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner dismissed these allegations. Certainly not aware of any breaches. The accounts were all submitted way back in March, so it's been a long process with the FIA. Toto Wolff summed up by responding to Horner's statement. I find it funny that Christian says Red Bull are below the cap because it's been weeks and months they are being investigated, so maybe he doesn't speak to his CFO. As far as we understand, there's a team in minor breach which is more procedural and another team that is fundamentally massively over. Since then, Horner has reacted even more strongly to multiple media outlets as quoted by Eric Van Haren of De Telegraaf. These are defamatory statements and absolutely unacceptable. The FIA itself says that they have not yet completed their investigation. It is no coincidence that this has come out now that Max can win the title. The FIA, which is set to reveal the truth in their official report next week, has come out with the following statement in the wake of these allegations. The FIA notes significant and unsubstantiated speculation and conjecture in relation to this matter, and reiterates that the assessment is ongoing and due process will be followed without consideration to any external discussion. If Red Bull were in breach of the budget cap in 2021, what do you think should be the penalty? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.